everyone in YouTube land. This is WilliamXSorio saying hello after 5 years again. William, where have you been for since your birthday? Stuff, okay? I've been lazy and I have school, so yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry for the inactivity lately. Like I said, stuff. Just stuff happened. Nothing personal, just stuff. But, I sort of want to do this tutorial because I've actually found this pretty recently. This is something I came up with. I don't know. Well, I discovered. I didn't came up with it. Someone else probably came up with it. Whoever did, credit to them, I guess. But today I wanted to show you how to draw fire. How to basically draw this kind of fire. How I draw this fire. Now, this is how I draw fire, or how I recently draw fire. But this is a tutorial how to do that. So if you wanna stay around, learn how to draw fire, then go right ahead, keep watching, cause I'll show you how to draw fire. Also, just want to let you know, I am not good at tutorials, so this is going to be like a first time for me and stuff like that. So we'll get started. Oh yeah, before we start, I kind of forgot. Recently, a friend of mine, her dad has cancer, and I'm gonna boop in the description below. I'm gonna show in the description below that we are doing a GoFundMe page. It would definitely help if you guys can donate, or at least share it in some form or way, so we can reach our goal. I don't remember what the goal is, but it would definitely help if you guys would go down and share it. It would mean the world for us, because we're broke at AF. I have to keep it kid friendly for you guys because of YouTube's new algorithm, because I don't want this video to be taken down or demonetized. But then again, I don't really monetize my videos, so let's get started with the tutorial. Let's get away from the depressing shit. Let's start. Okay. So obviously you're wanting to blank canvas. Oh yeah, another thing. I know I'm stalling and it's going to say actual tutorial starts here. Insert time frame. But this is on Minibang. This is the tools I use are on Minibang, and I don't have any extra tools. I didn't download any extra tools and stuff like that. So just to let you know, I'm using Minibang / FireOpeka because they're basically the same thing. They probably have the same tools. I'm pretty sure FireOpeka has the same exact tools as Minibang. I could be 100% wrong. So yeah. Also, sorry if you hear background noise. That's just, you're just gonna have to deal with that. I can't fix that, unfortunately. So obviously you're gonna have to start with red. You're gonna make a blob, a small little blob, nothing bigger, just tiny little blob. And we're gonna do fire theory, or how the color fire, because if you know how fire works, you're gonna have to do red, orange, and then little tiny yellow, just little tiny yellow. I sound like a preschool teacher. Little tiny yellow kids would do that. Make sure it's at the bottom and not all centered and shit like that. Just don't do that, and don't make the yellow super huge too, or the orange super huge. Just make sure there's a nice consistency. Now, maybe well, how am I gonna make this into fire? This is where we get into this tool right here. This tool that my cursor is right here. If you can see my cursor, I'll find a way to zoom in on my program I have that I'm using, but I'm using the smudge tool right here. This tool, and this lets you smudge your work. And you might be like, well, this is a completely useless tool. Why would I want to smudge my work? Why would I want to do that? here's why. Well, here's why. Well, you can see it like that because I thought it was a useless tool, but then I started working with it like this. So the key is to stay in the yellow and work your way out to make it natural, quote unquote. You're still like drawing a semi-cartoon stuff. I guess this could be used for a realistic fire, but I don't do realism often. I should probably get into realism to improve my art, but yeah, this is just the base. What you do. You might be like, well, they still sort of look unnatural in the tips. How do I get it to look like that? Look like the tips on here. Well, this is where we're gonna use the negative space, smudge in the negative space into the tentacles, as I like to call them. I call them the tentacles. That's just a weird thing I do. And we're just gonna. The key is to work with it. It's to work with what you have right here. So I'm just gonna keep on doing that. Just work with what you have right here and see what you can do. Now, like I said, Fire Alpaca should have this tool. If it doesn't, then I'm sorry. And you may also see that I like to leave these excess bits right here. You can erase the latter half, but I like to leave that because it makes a nice, cool effect, in my personal opinion. And you can make more tentacles afterwards, or tentacles. I call them tentacles, like I said. So we have some nice little fire. There's some nice fire right here, don't we? So there's that. We have some nice fire. Nice crackling, bopping. I'm sorry if I'm being extra cringy. I'm really hyper right now because I drink soda. But this is what we have. This is a nice, good fire here, and it could look like that, and you could be done, kids. Now this is just like the basics of what I'm doing with the smudge tool and how to work with it. Like, what the trick is that you have to go from the center and then work your way out instead of, like, you know, doing that, because then you're dragging the negative space over it. That's what the smudge tool is. You're smudging a color with another color, and you're having that color go over the other color. Like I said, it's a smudge tool. So if you're going to go from right here to over here, you're basically using the negative space to go in the positive space, and it makes this ugly look. So the key is to work with the colors you have on here, and when you're like trying to like finalize it, then you use the negative space to shape in what it should look like and stuff like that. And you should be good. You should be good. This is not the best fire than right here, because obviously I had more time to work with this, but I want to have you guys experiment with it and see what you guys can create. You can @ me on Twitter, William Zorio Twitter, or you can boop into my Discord if you are on my Discord or you want to use my Discord. It's right there. And yeah. And I also want to inform you guys, this doesn't have to always this trick right here doesn't always necessarily have to be used for fire. Right here, I did a drawing. I posted this on my Twitter, Tumblr, and DeviantArt. I also have a DeviantArt. I'm probably going to start plugging that because I'm actually starting to be active on there for once. I don't really like DeviantArt as well. But right here, as you may see, I used this tool, the trick, for this guy's hair and stuff like that. Of course, I did like an entirely different technique than the whole spreading the color out, because I actually just used the base model and just sprayed over with a clipping layer and stuff. You can do that if you want, but this is the effect they gone with, like their whole Ursula father stuff. And yeah, if you want to see this image, it's up there, and you can use it for that. The trick doesn't have to be used for like fire, which I used right here. There's like fire, thing, stuff like that. Words. But you can use it for this nice whole thing I have right here, the whole tentacle thing, the smoky. It can be used for smoke. It can be used for I think you can use it for ghosts. If you like want to make it like a ghost tail, you can make it like a little ghost tail and have that nice effect on there. I might actually use that for Moro and stuff like that. So yeah. So yeah, kids, or whoever is watching and or inspiring artists, that's my trick. If you want to see more of these videos, comment down below. I doubt anyone wants to see any more tutorials from me because I am terrible at explaining things. But yeah, just give me some of your feedback. And I hope I at least give you something to work with. Give you something to work with, basically. I just repeated myself. Why do I repeat myself? I don't know. I should probably end this video before I ruin and ramble on. This is MXRO saying goodbye, basically. Check my shit out. And make sure you help my friend. Everything's going to be in the description below. So, yeah, see you lovely people later.